Everybody, welcome, welcome Twitchers. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Hocus Pocus, a sequel, a second movie to Hocus Pocus, a cult favorite that's been. How long has it been? I think it's been like in the 90s, so it's been like years. And now they've already decided to like start working on a sequel. So it's like, really? So I have some thoughts about it right now. We're gonna talk about it. I just want to make sure I have all the stuff here. Because yeah, I like Hocus Pocus, by the way. I love the movie. I saw it when I was very little, and the ending, it does give you the feel like, oh, the book is alive, so it could, have a continuation. But at the same time, I feel like there's no need for a sequel. It's fine the way it is. I heard that it didn't do too good in the box office when it first premiered, but then after that it became just a cult favorite, I guess. Is that what you call it? It just became very popular afterwards. It became a movie that you would watch every Halloween, or you don't have to watch it exactly on every Halloween. You could watch it whenever, but it's become a big hit afterwards. It's become a big favorite. Yeah, when I was little, when I saw the first one, I'm actually watching it right now, so I was like, it's a perfect time to talk about it. So here are my thoughts about it. The first one, I loved it so much. I would watch it every single time when I was little, even when it was not Halloween. Sure, there was a long period where I stopped watching it, because we move on to other things. Although it is still my favorite, something to watch on Halloween. Um, I just think it's a fantastic film. I remember when I was little, I thought it was kind of like serious because in the beginning stuff happens to the brother and then to the little sister, um, and they would say some words like "damn" and everything. So I'm just like, oh my god, but it wasn't that bad. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, the first movie is not about the first movie; it's about the second movie. So let's get right to it. Now they want to do a second film, and this movie, the second movie, will not be appearing, as it seems, in theaters. It would only come out in the Disney Plus app. As we all know, most of us know, there is going to be a Disney Plus app where a lot of old Disney movies, new Disney movies are going to go to, especially Hocus Pocus, for example, a sequel that's just going to go straight to that. Um, what else? One second, guys. I don't think. Hold on. I didn't let some people know. I need to let the people know that I'm streaming. I'm talking about it. Ugh, we're not live. All right. So, anyways, like I said, it's because I'm kind of iffy about it, but part of me is iffy about it. Like I said, there's no need to do a sequel, but the other part of me, which a lot of us, we want a sequel, because we want to see, the three witches come back, the trio, It would be fun to see a sequel to see, what happens next, if they could continue with the story, like how would it be? These are my thoughts about it. I'm up for it. But these are my expectations, and these are like my things that I will let them do it. They have to get the original witches, the actresses who played the three witches, back in the sequel. Why? Because it's the three witches, which we are all familiar with. If they recast them and put different witches, it'll be like no. I mean, they could try. They can try, but that's not what we all want. All of us who are fans of the Hocus Pocus movie, we don't want that. We would definitely want the same actresses, Bette Miller, Sarah Jessica Parker, and what was her name, who played Mary, um, to come back for the sequel. Oh, not yeah, who played Mary? Kathy Najimy, something like that. Yeah. So Kathy, Bette, and Sarah, the three of them have to come back, and it will be nice to see, the original cast members who played. What was her name? Madison. Um, Zachary Binks. Now that I think about it, it's like could they? No, Zachary Binks. No, he's now resting in peace. So no, they cannot get him to come back. The cat. I'm sorry. It'll be nice to see Zachary Binks come back as the cat, but he's now resting in peace with his sister. So I don't think there's no need for him to come back unless there was like a really good excuse, which I doubt they could come up with. But no, I don't think he should come back. I think he should be resting in peace with his sister. But they should bring back, yeah. What's his name? Max Dennison, his little sister, and Madison, right? The one that Max likes a lot. It'd be cool if they could bring them back if they want to. They should bring them back if they can, and see what they're up to. I think here are my thoughts. If they do make a sequel and they bring them back, would Max and Madison be together? Would they be a couple married, or would they probably tried having a relationship and then it just didn't work out that they broke up? Would they still be living in the same town? They would have to, because if the witches are going to come back, they would have to come back in the same town, where they came from. Um, so I don't know. It's just something where they really have to come up with a good story, and they have to come up with a reason why did the witches come back. I don't think they would have to bring back the original cast who played the kids in the first film, and give that part to a whole different cast. They could recast them and put new characters, but bring back definitely the three original witches. That's a must. That's definitely a must, because if they don't, then that's a red flag for me. They could try with the new three witches actresses to play the three witches, but it just wouldn't fit. No, it's something that us fans would not want, but whatever. Um, yeah, like I was saying, they should recast them and bring in whole different, get different characters in this, and maybe they're the ones who would bring back the witches. Like the Black Flame Candle. And then a lot of people, I understand, would say this. I don't think it would work because the the original actresses who played the witches, Bet, Sarah, and Kathy, they're not as young as they used to be. Of course not, guys. I mean, it's been years since the first Hocus Pocus movie. Of course, we're all gonna grow old and age and everything. But I still believe it can work, because let's just say they do bring back the witches, but not to their full youthful form. That they could bring them back, as they really are, how the actresses are in their real ages, and they could say something like, it didn't bring them back fully to their young age, and that would give them more reason to go after more kids, to suck up their lives, to be young again. I'm sure that's going to be their plot the moment they once they do come back in the sequel. Look for more kids and suck up their lives and kill them all. Um, it has to be, I don't know, because the first one is such a magical film. It's so funny. It's so just unique. They have to keep it to the same style. If they make it different, I really hope it works out. I really hope they deliver something good and new to the table, where I don't think it's gonna be as classic as the first one, because it's a classic. It's a cult classic. They could try, but if they successfully do better than the first one, then bravo. Which I highly doubt. But if they do, then prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Um, but I don't know. They just had to bring something new to the table where we enjoy the story, it's lovable, it's funny, it's something fun to watch, something that we're just like, after the first one, we have to watch the second film. So, they really have to figure out something. I know they already have a writer, the screenwriter for the sequel. What's his name? Jen Angelo, her name. Um, I know she's a writer and co-producer on Workaholics. Never seen the show, but he or she was hired to write the script for the second film. So I don't know. Now they gotta get a new director, a really good director. If they could get the original director for the first movie, perfect. Because then we would be at ease, because he would keep it the same style. The same type of humor, type of loving characters and all that good stuff. So Dev, hello Dev, welcome. I put a spell on you, because I don't trust this. Hocus Pocus 2. All I gotta say is, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Part of me is iffy about it, because I feel like there's no need. But the other part of me is like, I'm up for it, but just bring back the original witches, you know? Hey, Spiritly, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the chat. We're talking about Hocus Pocus 2, that there's going to be a sequel, and it's only going to go straight to Disney Plus. It's not going to come out in theaters, from what we've heard so far. So it's definitely going to be low budget, but I just hope they do a good job. I just hope story-wise they do a good job. And I hope it would be interesting if they do successfully bring, because I remember there was so much rumors of like there was going to be Hocus Pocus 2, and there was already like fake posters, articles about it. But then they confirmed, Bette Miller and Sarah said they were up for it. The original actresses who played the witches, they were up for it. They would love to come back to reprise their role. But they confirmed that there's no such thing. There's no such production. There's no works on it. So they denied it. They confirmed it, and it's like disappointing. But at the same time, that's fine. We're at ease. There's no need for a sequel. But it'll be interesting to see, like, okay, after so many years of working on the first film, how are they going to do it to get back into their characters? You know, I'm sure Bette Miller will do great. It'll be so fun to see her in her red wig again, her green costume. Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm sure a lot of us love Sarah. We loved her because she was so beautiful. She still is beautiful, but you know, young. When we're young, it's just she was my favorite. But then yeah, I remember there was a meme like, as we were young, we wanted to be Sarah. But then as we grew older, we realized that we were Bette Miller. But then now we realize like we're all Mary, you know, because the way we look, we're all just Mary, and I think that was hilarious. I was like, that's so true. But oh yeah, another thing, I would love to see Kathy to return and replay the character Mary. Will she be able to do the lip thing, the lip curve, and then do that "I smell children" line? It would be so cool. I think that would be. You see, thinking about it gets me excited because it would be fun to see them re-say those lines, and it'll be so loving. I don't know. It'll be such a delight. It'll be heartwarming. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the chat. Dev, I don't know about this. I don't know either. Hi, hi. Yeah, he's so happy I'm getting Disney. I know, I'm gonna get Disney Plus, guys, because not only is Hocus Pocus 2 coming to Disney Plus, but a lot of other good stuff is going for Disney Plus. Not only old Disney movies, but so are like Star Wars shows. We have Marvel TV shows such as Scarlet Witch. She's getting her own TV show in Disney Plus. Who else? Other Marvel shows. Oh, the Winter Soldier with the new Captain America. They're also gonna be in Disney Plus. So it's like they're really like getting our attention to like get this Disney Plus. So it's like it's working. It's really working. And then why not? You get to rewatch some of the old Disney movies, old Disney shows. Everything's gonna be in there. So it's like you got my money, man. And especially if you're gonna do a Hocus Pocus 2, I really hope you do a good job. But yeah, I'm still gonna have it. So why not? I'm getting it because of Disney, of the Star Wars shows, and Marvel. So let's just hope they do a good job. You see, another thing too, it'll be fun to see the original actresses who played the Sanderson sisters to come back and do the little creepy walk thing, like I don't know. It'll be so interesting. It will be very, very interesting. And like I said, they're not gonna look as they used to in the first film, but hey, they can still make it work. That's their job as actresses to show, how good they still are. I'm sure they'll do fine. I'm sure they'll do fine. It'll be fun to see Sarah Jessica Parker play dumb old Sarah again, and Mary playing, the silly Mary, and Winifred. Oh my God. But you know what? I don't know. Like I said, they'll come back old. Their plot will be to get more kids so they could suck up their lives to be young again. But if they could come up with another plot, a plot twist, that would be good too. Good too. Like I said, they really have to do a good job of making this story. Let me see. Oh, I don't have the plus shit. Oh, it's not out yet, Dev. It's not gonna come out till like this November of 2019. So yeah. Hello, darling. Getting rid of the Netflix, Hulu, Amazon just for Disney Plus. I know. It's like we're all getting it. I don't know about because if I get, I don't know. Netflix has Stranger Things, and it has Sabrina, the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and then the Haunting on Hill House. So it's like I don't know. I still want the Netflix. Oh my God, no, I don't know. I don't have Hulu. No, I feel like there's nothing on Hulu that I'm interested in watching. And Amazon Plus, I mean, no, I don't know. So let's see. Get Disney Plus. Spend more money, right? I mean, pretty much. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of Disney movies there that I'm just gonna be like, I haven't seen that in years. Like bed knobs and broomsticks. Oh my god, that's another conversation for another video that I wanted to talk about. There were rumors that there was gonna be a remake. Not happening, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about my expectations of bed knobs and broomsticks. It's actually cheaper. Which one? The Disney Plus? We get Disney Plus, SPN, and Hulu for that price. Really? Wait. It's actually cheaper. What do you mean, Spirit? Like, we get Disney Plus, SPN, and Hulu for that price? If you just get Disney Plus, you get all that? I say that to everything that you have to pay for. So if I say like, oh, I want to get a Funko Pop, you're like, buy it, buy it. By the way, guys, if you want to see something, you want to see how much I'm a fan I am for this movie? Look. There they are. Oh, I put a spill on you. There's Sarah. There's Winifred Sanderson and Mary Sanderson. Yep, I got them all. I had to get the Funko Pops. The moment I found out that there was going to be Funko Pops, I had to get them. I know there's some new ones, but I didn't get those. Uh, I feel like these, in my opinion, these are way better because they all have their broomsticks. Winifred has. Let me get them for you. Hold on. You're gonna see me in shorts, so don't laugh. It's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. So you guys can get a better look. So you saw my pale legs, most probably. Oh, you saw Lydia? Yeah. So there's Mary. Super cute. She has her vacuum as her broomstick. Cute, huh? Actually, let's lower that down because you don't see all that highlights. There you are. Super cute, right? Super cute. Love it. Then we have Winifred with her broomstick and the potion that she was going to give to Max's sister for her to drink and suck the life out of it. So, yeah, this is a cute one. And like I said, there's some other ones of Mary. I think she's holding the second one, the second wave. She's holding the bowl of cheese puffs. Winifred has the electricity in her hands. I was debating if I should get it, but I was like, nah. And then there's Sarah. Pretty, beautiful Sarah. Sexy Sarah. And then she has her mop as her broomstick. You see, I like these better because it has their mops. So, yeah. Too bad they didn't make Zachary Binks or anything like that. Oh, well. They didn't make the Zachary Binks or other ones. There we go. There we go. So y'all could see it. Y'all could see it. There you go. I'll put it right here. Let me see. Lydia, we didn't even see your legs, hon. Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay, good, good. I don't want you to see my chicken legs. I don't want you to see my pale chicken legs. It's not gonna fall with it. All right. So yeah, I mean, that's just my expectations for the Hocus Pocus sequel. I have doubts. I worry. Trust me. But my expectations is like if they're gonna go for it, bring back the original actresses: Bette Miller, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy, because that's a must. If not, I'm not even interested. I mean, I just hope for the best, but I probably will not watch it. If they could bring back also the original cast who played Max, Madison, and then the little sister, great. But I don't think they should bring back Zachary because he's resting in peace with his sister, so there's no need to touch that. Um, Let me see. They just gotta have a good story, a loving story where it's gonna become another a Halloween movie that we can watch every Halloween or any other time that we want, and it just has to be heartwarming because in the first movie it's dark, but it's so humorous. It's so hilarious and clever at the same time that the witches are just so, they're brought to life. They were killed off back in their time, and they're brought back to life in our time in the 90s where they're like, what the heck? And I love the part where let's talk about Hocus Pocus. I love the part when they're in the bus and then Mary's like, I smell children, and Winifred's like, marvelous. And they get off the bus and then they see all these little kids running around, but they're dressed in costumes, but they don't know that. So they're like, what is this, sisters? And Mary's still sniffing around like, I don't, sisters, I smell children, but I don't see children. I lost my powers. And oh, and then when Sarah was just looking around too, and then the little girl that was dressed up as an angel, she's just like, bless you. And then Sarah was like, ah, like horrified because it's an angel, you know? I thought that was so funny. Oh, they're just so dumb. Um, what else? Oh, and when they meet Satan, their master, and Winifred's like looking around the house, and then she discovers the kitchen, and she's like, behold, the torture chamber. Oh my god. You see, they need to have that same cleverness. I don't know if that's gonna be effective in the sequel, you know? Where they're still gonna have dumb moments where they're not used to our time. You know what? If they do come back, they're gonna be in the year 2014. You know what I mean? I mean, not 2014, 2019. Well, 2020 actually. So a lot of shit is gonna happen where they're like, oh god, what year is this now? We have been gone. If this movie, when did it come out? This movie? Hold on, Funko Pops. I need to move you aside. When did this movie come out? Anybody know? Just on the top of their heads? Because if they come back and they're gonna be like, tell me, Dumpling, what is the year? 1993? Sisters! We have been gone 300 years. Well, Winnie, well, what? Well, Winnie, how time flies when you're dead. You see, I know the whole lines. I saw that movie so many times when I was. Yeah, I guess it came out in 1993. Years ago, yeah, it came out in 1993. So imagine if they come back in 2020. Holy crap! They're gonna be like fossils. They're gonna be like, what year is this? So it'll be very interesting to see how they could work with that. Like how are they gonna? I do the same thing with with movies. Oh, like you see the lines? Oh, okay. I didn't see it because my little thing is blocking the chat. There we go. Yeah, if I watch the movie so many times, I would most probably know the lines. Um, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they're gonna be creative with that. You know, bringing them back into the year 2020. And I don't know. I don't know. What if they bring back a black cat? I don't know. It's because it's like it's not the same if they don't bring a black cat. They could bring something else like a bird. They would have to bring like an animal, but what? A bat? Maybe? I don't know. What can they use instead of a cat? Because Zachary Binks, like I said, no. They could use a bat, a ghost. They could bring back Zachary. No, he's dead. I mean, I'm sorry. He's resting in peace now. I don't know. I don't know. Did it yesterday? You did it yesterday with the Transform movie. What line did you say, Dev? I'm interested. A talking pumpkin? Well, a talking pumpkin. I don't know, because then they have to carry it with them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. They would have to film in the same place. I don't know. They the fake rumors said that they were gonna come back at New York City. I'm like, don't do that. I mean, they're good. You're bringing the witches to a huge city, so it's like it's a low budget. Don't push yourselves, you know. But it was fake news anyway, so I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Kills the little one. I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. I think that's all I could say for now, guys, because it's like, yeah, I just hope for the best for the sequel. I really do hope they do a good job because I don't know, Disney, you're years too late. You know, I mean, yeah, you know what? Maybe they're not too late because it's still strong. As you can see, like when they show it, every time it's Halloween and they show it on Freeform, it's still very popular. There's still lots of people, watching the movie. I'm still watching it. People dressing up as the Sanderson sisters. It's still very strong. I think they mentioned that actually last year that it's still a very strong movie, even though it's from 1993, it still holds strong up to this day, and it will never die. I'm glad it's you know what? For me, I'm glad it's a sequel instead of a remake, a reboot, because it's like that's too soon. Because you could, I don't think they should ever. Maybe once we're dead, those of maybe those of us who are very strong and fans of the 1993 movie, I don't think they should reboot it until everybody's dead, until it's completely forgotten, because it's still strong as in today. I don't think they should do it. So yeah, bring back the original witches, do a good story, and make sure it's like the same style, clever, funny, dark, humorous, and loving. Because at the end of the first movie, it still gets to me. To be honest, it still gets me. You know, in the end, you know, after the witches are dead, um, and Zachary Binks, you know, when Max's sisters all crying about Zachary Binks. I'm sure we all were. I was crying because the cat was dead. And then, you know, you see his ghost. Then now he's free, right? Because the curse is broken. Now that the witches are dead, for sure. Um, and he goes off with his sister, you know, to heaven. I think that scene, still up to this day, is still beautiful, and it's so emotional because you know he was like kept in that curse. He lived as a cat for like 300 years, and it sucks because you know not being able to die and become immortal, and not be able to be with your sister in heaven, not rest in peace. It's like that is torture. That's a horrible way to live life. And then finally him being able to go off to heaven with his sister, I think that part is just so heartwarming and beautiful. Like I still I get close to like getting teary eyed because it's just the music is beautiful, that scenery is beautiful. It's just it's so good. And so yeah, maybe they could bring back Max's sister, the actress. I don't know. Max and Madison, they could move off somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Maybe it'll be interesting. What if they do bring back the original cast members who played the kids, and this time in the sequel, it's about their kids? You know, this is something there. If not, they could try with a whole new cast. But yeah, guys, I think that's enough because I'm just gonna keep talking and talking about it. And yeah, we love the first one, so they better do good with the second. And thank you all so much for watching. My next review is going to be about either Batman Arkham Asylum, no, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, because I already finished it and we haven't talked about it. I haven't had my chance to review about it. If not, it's also going to be about American Horror Story. Yeah, I got a few things to say about it. I haven't streamed about it because I felt like now last episode was like bleh, but I still got some stuff to say. And we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead because today was a new episode and I recorded it, so I'm gonna go watch that. And what else? What else? I will be. By the way, guys, those of you who are on my Twitch channel and are watching, I will be streaming The Last of Us very soon. I think either November 1st or October 31st, one of those. Because, you know, it's still October and I want to play some more horror games. I'm sorry, I haven't been playing more horror games. I've been pretty busy. I want to play some more horror games, and I feel like November, since it's like family time, you know, Thanksgiving is coming. I felt like The Last of Us will be a perfect game to play because it also deals with like family. So yeah, and it's a little mixture of horror too, and it's a beautiful story. So I look forward to it. So yes, thank you all, Zachary Binks. Zachary Binks, there you are. Me? Oh shit. I know. Oh yeah, when are you talking about when the sister was calling like Zachary Binks? Yeah, it was very cute. Oh, so sad for the sister too. So yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching once again, and hope to see you all very soon. And if I don't see you next stream, if you plan on going out trick or treating, please be safe out there. Carry flashlights. Wear something that you know doesn't that you're not too dark to see, you know, because cars pass by and everything. We don't want any accidents. Wear something that, you know, use your flashlights or something that's going to, like, lit you up so people can see where you are and everything. Don't travel alone most of the time. You know, just have fun and be safe out there and make sure you check your candies. All right? And I'm talking about you, Spirit Lily. I know you're going to not check those candies. All right. Well, have fun, guys. Happy Halloween in case I don't see you. And have fun. Bye-bye. Deb, you're